Hello, it's Mindy here with another episode of Panoma Perspectives. And I have one of our authors here, a new author, Birgitta Sjöstrand. Hello, Birgitta.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, and I'd love it if you could tell the viewers about yourself and your new book.
Okay, I am Birgitta Sjöstrand. It's Swedish, I know it's really hard to pronounce. I live in Sweden. I'm born in Sweden, but I haven't always lived in Sweden. I lived in the UK for quite some time, I think 12 years in total. And I've also lived other places like Luxembourg and Australia and in States and all over the place, really. So at the moment, I'm working as a trainer for leadership and especially middle managers. And that's why this book came about.
Brilliant. Can we see the book, please?
Yes, of course.
Outstanding in the middle. Yeah, this is a really important topic, and all of our books, we say, are books that change lives. That's our strapline. Yours specifically changes the lives of key people in an organization. So can you tell us more about that, please?
I think it's a lot of books for the top level managers, the directors, and there are also quite a few books for the first line manager and the new manager. And a lot of the times there are not that many books, or when I've been looking around, for the middle manager, the one that are doing a lot of really hard work in the middle, because you have all these things, coming from the top managers, and you're supposed to just direct and keep going and, sort out your managers and the employees sort of underneath them. And it's a hard job because you're squeezed from the top, you're squeezed from the bottom. Everybody wants something out of you. And also you are in competition with your peers for the top jobs. So, of course, there is a little bit of competition, there is squeezing, and you still want to do a wonderful job and probably be a role model for your managers and the employees. And of course, if you're doing a really good job, you will touch even their families in the end. It's like a ripple effect.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, look, we really believe in your message and the book. We're glad to be publishing it. We're excited about the possibilities because I'm guessing there are more middle managers than anything else. So it's a huge, huge market, all crying out for your book. But right now we have time for probably one tip from the book. If you have some advice for the people watching today, what would that be? Just anything that you think people could do or think about straight away. And then, of course, they can get your book for more details.
I think a good tip is to listen, to learn how to listen. Because a lot of people, they are just running around and trying to do things, and they don't stop and actually listen what people want. So I think a good tip is to really listen, and not listen to answer, but to listen to understand, so you can do a better job. Because a lot of the time somebody starts saying something and you start thinking before the other person has finished, because you think you know what's going to come and you're reading people's minds, and maybe that's not at all what they need. So a good strategy is to actually listen without thinking too much, but actually listen to understand and then reply, because you will save a lot of time.
So I have an extra question. I've never asked an extra question to anybody on this show, but this has occurred to me while you were talking. Do you think it's easier or harder now that many people are working from home? And do you think that there's more opportunity to listen, or I suppose it's the same question, is it easier or harder?
I think to build rapport with someone on the other side of the screen, it's harder because you can't read the body language as much and you don't really know how people are feeling. And I think most of us working from home are putting up a brave face, even though we might be in, I shouldn't say distress, but have problems that you might not want to talk to your manager about. And so I think it's harder because you can't read people, as you know, with the body language as much. But also there is an opportunity because you can catch people one-on-one in a different way. So a book like 15 minutes and really talk about, you know, their life and what you can help them with when they are at home, because they will probably really appreciate that.
That sounds like great advice. I've found that I've been having more one-to-one conversations, no distractions, nobody else over here trying to get my attention. So that's fantastic. Thank you so much for spending time. Can you just show us the new book again, please?
Yes, cool.
Great. Congratulations, Birgitta. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Good luck with the launch.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.